Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Tonight I have a correlated esports play for you for Sunday, April the 14th. This play starts very, very early. So I felt the need to get a video out very, very quickly. I also wanted to kind of talk about this community post that I posted earlier. As y'all many know, we have hit two $1,000 bets. So that is a total of $2,000 over the past week. So these esports plays that I am posting, these are 6 out of 6 entries, right? So the likelihood of these happening are very, very unlikely. I feel like I have to say that again. I'm not giving out two-man slips. I'm not giving out 3-man slips for the most part. I'm not giving out 4-man slips. Like, I'm posting out 5 or 6 out of 6 slips. So, you know, Prize Picks pays these out 25x, and I have hit 2. So I'm not saying basically what I'm trying to say is I now have 50 more bets to post out, and then we will hedge our money out, right? Because I'm up $2,000 in the past week. Sure, okay, I've missed out 2 plays maybe in the past 4 days, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, like, we're still net positive, and I feel like I've been getting a couple negative comments on my last video. I didn't hit obviously yesterday, and so to me, it's just like what? Like, what are we talking about right now? I don't feel like I deserve these comments for the most part. I feel it for the most, we have another YouTube channel, Real Friends in Football, and there's a lot of negative comments out there as well, just because we talk about football and our takes and whatever. And I feel like if you're going to get on camera and make videos, people are inevitably going to hate on you, right? So I usually don't succumb to the hatred, but I just want to say it's kind of funny that people are out here, like, dogging on my picks after I just hit 2 25x plays. I think that's just what I'm trying to say. Like, if y'all want to hate on me in a month that I still haven't hit another 6 out of 6, that's completely fine. Like, I feel like that might be warranted at that point. But the fact that I just hit 2 6 out of 6 plays over the past week, to me, is just kind of funny. So I just want to make an announcement. If you're going to dog on every single one of my plays that don't hit, then I feel like you're just not, like, you shouldn't be gambling. Like, you just shouldn't be doing this, because not even gambling, honestly. Like, I feel as if right now the way I look at gambling is almost like investment, like sports investing. And every single play that I make has some sort of, like, correlation warranted, like, brain power behind each play. Like, we are trying to beat the books, right? And so I don't get too up or down. Like, even when I win $2,000, I wasn't happy for me. I was, like, kind of happy for y'all to kind of prove myself that this channel has some worth to it, right? So I don't know. I just wanted to come out here and say that. I feel like y'all are like, some of you, not all of you, I would say maybe 10% of people are dogging me at the wrong time. Please dog me if my plays aren't hitting, but obviously we're going to not win every single one of our slips. So I feel like I went too much into that, but I think that's just kind of what I said. A lot of y'all put positive comments below this post, so I feel like y'all get an understanding. But if you're going to dog me on every single one of my plays that don't hit, that are 1 out of X percentage of hitting, 4% or less of hitting, then it is what it is. Like, yeah. You just shouldn't be doing gambling at the same time. So here is a slip that ended up losing, obviously, last night. I feel as if League of Legends, I'm going to kind of try to steer away from the lesses. I try to kind of look at what other books are placing these lines, and if Ice is being placed at 13 on another book, then I'm going to put him at 14 and hit the less on Prize Picks. But I feel like I'm going to start searching for mores, at least on League of Legends right now, because I just feel, and I'm still trying to adjust and learn. I don't know if it's just recency bias, but I do feel as if the mores are kind of hitting better when it comes to League of Legends. And usually I'm an anti-more person, because I feel more people are always obligated to bet the mores because it's a lot more fun. But in the past, I've been more of, like, a less person, because I like to go against the grain. Like, whenever there's a big football game and everyone's betting on the over, like the Super Bowl, I'm more obligated to bet on the less, because that's just what I do. I like to be the guy that hopes for the shitty football game to win money, right? But I do feel as if League of Legends, I'm kind of leaning a little little bit more on the moors, and I do play League of Legends. I've been playing it for about 13 years of my life, and been keeping up with the esports scene a lot. But I'm kind of just doing what the numbers are telling me to do on plays like this. But I think now I'm going to lean more on the moors. And then the other thing too is, and my friend actually brought it up on a phone call to me, but a lot of these games, especially League of Legends right now, are very high stakes, like high reward. I'm sure the players are a lot of nerved out. So I don't know if a lot of these games are going to end very quickly. A lot of these games are going to go very deep into the game. They're going to go 30, 40 minutes. So even if a team's kind of an underdog, I feel as if more than likely a lot of these games are going to go more on every player in the game, right? So that's kind of how I review that. And once again, this play is showing correlation. Sure, we went we hit 1 out of 6 of these plays, but this play is still showing correlation, at least to a standpoint, right? These players we paired up together, we want them both to go more. They both went less. That is still a good sign. That is mean that using this correlation is positive, right? This play went negative, but there's positive correlation with the teammates, right? And then League of Legends, we had the less, but both guys went more, and that's what we always talk about here. And someone made a comment, that he makes it look all nice, whatever, but like this is nice to look at. We want to see this. We want to see the teammates, the guys going against each other, going in the same direction. So that's what I have to say about that. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't, I feel. And I feel as if I'm a creator out here. I'm putting my face in front of it. I'm giving these plays to my friends and sharing these with people. I'm putting my money onto it as well. And I just feel I'm not like scheming you with what I'm talking about. Like this has been working for me for a very long time. So that's why I just wanted to kind of go over each one of my slips. And to me, this is good. We don't want to see like 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. Sure, at the end of the day, we'll cash out and we'll get some money back doing a 3 out of 6 or 4 out of 6. Sorry, but showing that these players are going in the same direction, to me, shows correlation and shows that our process is working. So here's our Real Friends community. We started our Real Friends in Football channel 2 years ago. That channel initially was supposed to be a gambling channel. As you can see below, this is a screenshot of my Action Network. I'm up 7% ROI, over 7,000 bets, and I'm up 500 units. And this actually doesn't even show Prize Picks. So Prize Picks, it's very, very difficult to log into Action Network, so I don't even try doing it there. But I am up on Prize Picks. I'm up $5,000. When I first deposited, I deposited $100. I'm up $5,000, and that's just over the course of me not even starting this like correlation thing. That was just like me, and now I feel like I've kind of cranked the code even more, and so that's why I've upped my unit price. I've talked about it in the past. I used to just do tacos. I used to just do the Flex Fridays, and now I feel like I've unlocked and like unleashed, and it's not just me. I'm not trying to take that, because there are a lot of creators out there that kind of do the same thing, and it's kind of the wave right now. But that's why I wanted to start this channel, so I can help other people. Of all the resources that I've gathered, I want to help people win, because this is only over 3 years. I've been gambling now for about 12, and I've only been profitable for 3. And so I want to kind of delete those 9 years of your life that you don't have to go through the nicks and crannies and the negatives that come with sports gambling, right? I want it to be a positive experience for you. And so, we started that channel, Real Friends in Football. We wanted to be gambling. Ended up kind of going a different direction with it. Worked very well. We're at 33.4 thousand subscribers now. RFF Picks, I believe, is at 960. So I will readjust this once we get up to 1,000, because that'll be a huge moment in the channel. But really thank all of you that have supported the channel this long. We've been doing this now for 2 months. Like I said, just recently we've hit 2 6 out of 6 plays. And I also feel like I've improved now since that day, and that's even crazy to think about, because like I said, I'm coming on the camera every day for 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not just doing this for fun. Like I want to win the plays just as much as y'all do, right? Because it's not even like a money thing to me. It's almost a pride thing at this point. We did start our RFF Picks Instagram, so go ahead, support us on there. I've said this before, but I feel as if you aren't able to kind of donate money over to us, or not even donate money, like subscribe to our Winnable, whatever. I know there's like a free community out here on YouTube that we've started, and I just ask, like, at a bare minimum, just come support us in some way. It could be a very minimal thing. It could be comments on YouTube. It can be liking the YouTube, even on this channel. If you could do it on our Real Friends in Football channel, if you can just subscribe, follow us on either of our Instagrams or TikTok or Twitter or whatever it is, that's like the bare minimum that I ask of y'all. And then obviously, we can go into our next thing, which is our Winnable. And what this is every free play that you're going to get on YouTube is going to be on our Winnable. What the Winnable is you will get a free text or email, whatever you wish, of our play of the day. And so the free plan is going to be anything that you're seeing on the YouTube, and then MVP plan gets access to every single play that I make. And right now it's kind of like I like a dead zone, kind of, especially even like in League of Legends, because they're in the playoffs and stuff like that. But come like football season, me and Miles we're going ham. We're going to be posting Prize Picks slips. We're going to be posting freaking regular bets. We're going to be posting player props, everything on our MVP plan. So definitely subscribe to that. And if you want a free month on that, type in code RFF and you get a free month, $0. Feel free to unsubscribe as well. Like we are completely understanding if you don't have the pocket to invest, but I believe that I can win you over 150 a month. That's kind of how I view that dollar amount. I feel confident that if I'm selling you something, that I can make it worth your while, right? That's how we come up with that. So I've done it throughout my career in gambling. Like, I've won more than $1,000 whatever dollars every single year that I've been gambling. So that's kind of how we come up with that. But here is finally going to be the correlated esports play. What we're doing is we're betting on T1. So they have a big game against Gen G. This is going to be LCK. I'm very familiar with Faker. I watched their games actually last night. I ended up falling asleep, not going to lie, after the first game. But that first game, for any of those that watched the first game, and I'm sure the whole series was like that, but it was an incredible game. And it's kind of what I talked about earlier in the video, to where these stakes are so high and these players are, playing against the best of the best in LCK in Korea. And I just feel like taking the Moors on a guy like Faker, who is notoriously known for carrying games, and his kill total only being at 8, to me, that means that T1 really only has to win one of these maps, because if they're going to win a game, Faker most likely is going to get about 6 kills. And then you're also telling me that the 2 games that maybe they lose because Gen G's a little bit better than them, that he's not capable of getting just 1 kill in those games. So Faker is the GOAT. He's, for those who don't know, he's like the LeBron James of LCK or of League of Legends, probably even, I was going to say better than LeBron James, but I don't really want to start those like Michael Jordan, LeBron conversations. But Faker is a guy that you want to be placing your money on. That's all I'm going to say about that. And we're pairing a teammate, his support, at 2.5 kills. I think he averages about 0.9 kills a game. So I feel like the line is pretty good. 2.5, maybe 3 should be the line. But like I said, the ability to pair up 2 guys on the same team. If Faker is going off and he wins the game, then it's very likely that every single one of his teammates probably got a lot of kills as well, because he kind of creates that snowball effect for everyone else on the team. And then we have a Counter-Strike play and a Valorant play. Counter-Strike and Valorant are very similar. The way that it works is, and FaZe is a good team because FaZe has been really competing over the last week, and the ability to pair them against another team is very good because we want to hit them more on this. We want competitive back and forth games. For those who don't know, every single map is best out of 13. So what we're wanting map 1 and map 2 to go 13 and 10, something like that, because the more chances that these guys are on the field, the more opportunities for them to get kills, right? That's how the correlation works. And then same thing with Valorant. These are going to be the 2 guys that we're taking for Valorant. Same kind of thought process. It's just a little bit more of a fun game than what Counter-Strike is. Counter-Strike's more of an older game. Valorant's like a newer version of that. So this is going to be the slip. I might post another video later. If not, I'll be posting. I'll probably at least give another free play on the Winnable, maybe even post it to the YouTube channel. And then if I find more plays as well, I'll be posting them to the MVP plan of our Winnable. But that is going to be the play. And best of luck to y'all. And if I don't see you today, I will see you on Sunday. Peace out.